Okay, so we talked about the stacked rack walk. So we had 2 kettlebells in that rack position and you're walking with it, and how much that lit up your abs and your obliques and the rest of your body while you're trying to maintain static and in that cylinder while you were walking. Well, another great way to do that is to do a bottoms up carry and walk with the bell in that bottoms up position. So that's a little advanced, but if you're confident enough and you want to try it, then I'm going to show you how to do it. I've got a 20 kilogram kettlebell here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it and get it up into the bottoms up position. Now, one of the things when you're doing a bottoms up carry is that you have to make sure that the kettlebell is completely vertical and in line with your forearm. And basically what you're doing is crush gripping and really maintaining balance, and more often than not you'll have to take your free hand there to kind of protect the bell, and if push comes to shove you may have to bail. So hopefully I won't have to bail while I'm doing this. I don't think I will because I've practiced it a lot, so let's see how this goes. So for a bottoms up clean, you want to set yourself up so that you're almost doing a handstand on the bell. So imagine you're doing a one-arm handstand, because that's essentially what the bell is going to feel like in your hand when you got it in that rack position. So from here, I'm imagining I'm putting all my weight on that bell, and now I'm going to tilt it back but maintain that same grip. And then getting ready to clean it. Stay balanced, and now nice and tight, I'm going to walk with that bell. So you'll notice a couple of things. Number one, how I turned. The bell was my angle point, it was my access point. So I didn't turn so the bell was making a big swooping angle. I turned as if the bell was my access point when I came around. Now, part of the reason why I did that was because the bell isn't displaced so much and I can get more control of the bell. The second thing is I was power breathing the whole time through. So as much as I would have liked to explain to you exactly what I was doing, I just couldn't, because I was too uber focused on keeping that bell there and making sure that I had it in balance. And it did actually feel like I was doing a one-arm handstand on that bell, because that weight was coming straight down through my arm and into the vertical. So if you want to take that rack carry to the next level, try a bottoms up rack carry. Just make sure that, number one, you're in a place where you can bail. If that kettlebell falls one way, you're not going to try to re-grip and try to maintain it or try to get it. If it falls forward towards you, then you have your free hand there to really help you out. But if it starts to fall the other way, then my suggestion is just to bail it and let it go. So we've got a concrete floor here, 0 damage to the floor, no damage to my arm. If I were to hold on to that bell, I would just let it go and let it drop, and then maybe I'll hold the kettlebell if it happens to break. But that's the least of my worries than to have a broken shoulder. So level 2, or an advanced level way of really training your abs and getting nice and strong by firing your lat and making sure that your forearm's nice and strong, is a bottoms up kettlebell carry, something that you can try once you've mastered that rack carry in that position. Chris Lopez, kettlebellworkouts.com, with an advanced ab/kettlebell exercise for you to do on your own. Again, make sure, safety first, make sure that you're in a good area where there are no people around and you can drop that bell if you need to. See you guys in the next video.